All right, good morning, guys. How are you doing? Welcome to day 4. All right, so ordinarily I wouldn't do this, but I noticed this supercharger over here at the airport. That's why the planes are flying over us. But anyway, it said 26 cents. Right? I will need charge sooner or later. It's not enough time to really precondition properly, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go there. I'm also sit at the supercharger while I have breakfast. At least that's the way I see it. I mean,
in 500 feet, stay straight to take the Interstate 70 East ramp.
Okay. Yes, I know some of you tell me that's not the right way to do it. Yes, I'm not saying it's the right way to do it. Like I said, normally I would, oh, look at that. Jeez Louise. Big old hole. Oh, they had more car parking over here. Okay. Anyway, whatever. I'm not telling you this is the way you should do it. I'm just seeing it more as a situation of why not? And yeah, I can hear it ramping up. It's working on warming up. You really think you should go right now? With these semis coming through? Okay, whatever. And it's what time is it? It's 8 o'clock. It's 8:04. So we got another hour before the Motor Speedway opens up. You're really going to go around this truck you just passed you. Okay. Alright, anyway, there we go. That's what we're up to. I figure I can take all the time I want to charge up. Well, okay, not all the time, but 50 minutes won't hurt anybody. What? You'll be hurt? How are you hurt? You're not even here. Alright, anyway, got you a little bit. Well, I guess I overestimated how long it take to get there. I'm 1.4 miles out. I guess there's some traveling we have to do around the airport.
In 1 mile, take exit 68 on the right.
Yeah, that's 68 over there. But you gotta pass this minivan first, right? No, I gotta pass this semi. .6 miles out, and you're making me nervous. Yeah, he's following his buddy. Yeah, come on, get over. Come on, get over. You got 2 more lanes to go. Thank you. Oh, both lanes exit. Okay. Ronald Reagan Parkway.
Exit 68 on the right.
Indianapolis International Airport.
In 1,000 feet, take the ramp on the left toward Indianapolis International.
If I didn't know where it was, I could never guess that was Indianapolis.
International Airport. In 1,000 feet, take the ramp on the left toward Indianapolis International Airport.
Okay.
Now take the ramp on the left
Okay.
toward Indianapolis
Yeah.
International Airport.
It's an adventure, dude. don't have anywhere near enough conditioning, I'm pretty sure. But FSD and Tesla have done what they can to prepare.
In 1 mile, take the ramp on the right toward service roads.
Okay. Oh. I'm not competing with anybody, that's the good news. Oh, they got a solar farm over here on the left. That's cool. Oh, one on the right. Wow. And one straight ahead. Wow. They have a lot of solar here. We're going to get out up here, right?
Now take the ramp on the right toward service roads.
I have a subway there.
In 500 feet, turn right.
Oh, this is the service center. Okay.
Now turn right.
Here? Okay. Oh, yeah, right there.
Now your destination is on the left.
And they have a subway. Well, I don't really want to go to subway. Well, we got version 3s. Yeah, don't pull over too early. Let's go down here towards the end. Man, you can hear it still screaming. I probably didn't pull up enough. Oops. Okie dokie. Yeah, 6 miles. We're still screaming along. 6.2 miles, 7 minutes. 445.8 watt hours per mile. Okay. No, FSD ran just fine. It did exactly what it had to do. It like as if it knew where it was going. So there you go. Alright, welcome back aboard, guys. We're up to 86%. Yeah, it was a little bit slow, but... Oh, you want to navigate someplace? Yeah, okay. How about we go to... Let's see, what time is it? It's 8:48. And we're on our way to Indianapolis Speedway, Motor Speedway. And we'll get there at 9 after 9. Now at the moment I don't really have an idea where we're going, but I'm sure, well, there's the map right there. I'm sure FSD and navigation knows.
Now turn right onto South Service Road.
Okay. Yeehaw. We're going to go
Now
left,
turn right
right?
onto West Perimeter Road.
No, we're going to go right. Wow. Okay. Okay. We can go. You doing your nuts to stop. Alright, so anyway.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto North Service Road.
Oh, we are going back out. Okay. Alright, this all looks familiar.
Now turn right onto
that's
North
why.
Service Road.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how effective all this is, but they at least have a bunch of solar
In
panels.
500 feet, turn right to take the ramp toward Interstate 70 West. Now turn right to take the ramp toward Interstate 70 West.
Interstate 70 West? Maybe I want to go to Interstate 70 East.
In 1,000 feet, stay straight to take the ramp toward Interstate 465,
Change
Interstate
this
74.
around.
Then take the ramp on the left toward Interstate 465.
465? Yes.
Now stay straight to take the ramp toward Interstate 465.
Okay, dokie.
Now
That's
take the
70
ramp
East
on the
as
left
well.
toward Interstate 465. In 500 feet, take the ramp on the left toward Interstate 465, Interstate
And it's going to
74.
take us 12 minutes
In
to get there.
1,000 feet, take the ramp on the left toward Interstate 465, Interstate 74. Now take the ramp on the left toward Interstate 465.
Well, the tires are really noisy on this surface.
In 1,000 feet, take the ramp on the right toward Interstate 465, Interstate 74.
Interstate 74? Oh, because we're going to go north. Okay.
Now take the ramp on the right toward Interstate 465.
As I'm driving along, I'm thinking, like, where's all the traffic? I don't know. I mean, this road's obviously designed for more traffic. And I'm going into town, not away from it.
465, Interstate 74.
Traffic hazard near US 40. What? Really? That looks like foot 5 over there. Do we think it's a 70 zone?
Now keep right to take Interstate 465.
Okay.
In 1 mile, take the Interstate 465 north, Interstate 74 west ramp on the left toward Peoria.
So I'm just stunned. I mean, they have so much concrete and highway lanes here, and I mean, I don't. Do you find a highway like this in the Austin area at any time of day? Actually, I'm sure maybe like 4 o'clock in the morning. It's just stunning how quiet this road is.
Now take the Interstate 465 north ramp on the left.
Now there was a sign back there that said road hazard on 465 by US 40, and US 40 is up by Indianapolis Speedway. No, I don't know exactly. I just saw it pop up. Oh, maybe nobody wants to be by the airport right now. turns out the other Tesla parked at the supercharger was an Uber.
In 1,000 feet, keep
So I
left
guess
to
he
stay
finally
on
got a
Interstate
call and
74
left.
West, Interstate 465 North toward US 40 West, Washington Street.
I don't know if he just leaves his car plugged in all the time. I don't know.
Now keep left to stay on Interstate 74 West.
I could see where it'd be convenient to find parking there and just hold on to it. Two McDonald's. Oh. Space Invade. What's that? I don't know. Oh, that's a lot of road noise. Let's see, how far away am I? 12 minutes? Yeah, that might be a good idea. Shine bright, go unlimited. Car washes? Now this looks like a more appropriate highway. I don't know. Get go. Actually, for those of you wondering, this is actually it's an okay test for FSD, right? Not that it's really busy, but what happened to your car? Get out 16A. There's 16B. 2 miles out. What? Oh, okay. Does that mean that lane's full?
In 1 mile, take exit 16A on the right onto Crawfordsville Road.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit hard. Yes, there comes Mr. Semi. I don't think you're going to make it. Actually, with a little human help. Oh yeah. They have a lot more space to get over, don't they? I'm used to things. When I see the sign, I'm thinking, you have to get out. What says exit now, it actually is quite a ways. Okay, whatever.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Crawfordsville Road. Now turn right onto Crawfordsville Road.
Speedway. Oops. Okay, as I'm driving out here, it's like, I'm used to thinking of the Indianapolis Speedway to be in the middle of no place. And yet there's all this highway around them. Yeah, we could actually go. Speedway, Indiana. Oh, is that the name of the town? 2 miles ahead. Provided by Lions Club, I guess. We're gonna go around the roundabout. So this looks more like suburbs, right? Pato who? Oh wait, there was a guy named Pato who's driving in Indianapolis 500, right? Oh look, they got a car out in front of the place. Really? I'm sure it's not a real race car. Or even a retired one. Oh wow. This looks cool. This is old suburbs. So I'm kind of looking around for some kind of speedway type thing, unless that's it up to the left. Quite possibly. Oh, I don't even know exactly where I'm going. Whoops. I just put in Motor Speedway. I didn't put in the museum. It's really a museum what we're going to. No, maybe not. I don't know.
In 1,000 feet, enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
Are you sure you want to be in this lane to get there? Racing capital of the world.
Now enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
Main Street. Okie dokie. Cars here. Museum now open.
In 500 feet, turn left.
Oh, the
Now
museum's right
turn
here.
left.
Oh.
In 500 feet, turn left.
Oops, he just went away.
Now turn left.
Ooh. I'm just going up to the museum.
Okay, I just parked up here. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Just park anywhere, huh? I guess. That's a cop car. All right, so as I was driving along, all of a sudden I saw a sign that said museum and an arrow. So I pulled in, that happens to be the spot. Yeehaw! And that trips 13.7 miles. Wow, really? 17 minutes? It sure seemed like it was more than that, but okay, whatever. 196.9 watt hours per mile. Yes. Okay, whatever. Let's go see what we can see and then we'll move on. All right, welcome aboard, guys. 11:05. That means it took me did about 2 hours in the museum itself. The museum actually was $23 for seniors. I think it was $25 general. So a lot of cool stuff in there. Don't get me wrong. So if you're into Indy 500 or, well, it's Indy 500 for me, right? I don't know. Okay, you're gonna follow the circle around. I hope you're right. Whoop, whoop! Hey, where are you going? Hello? He was going to go down that road there, and then when he got to the end, he's going to have to circle back around. Okay, so we're going to turn right here, right? All right, awesome. Okay, what can I say? Cool. There's also a tour that you get on the bus and go around the track. But I don't know how you do that if they're busy racing cars. And they are racing cars at the moment.
In 500 feet, turn left onto West 16th Street.
Turn left on 16th Street. Okay. That's curious. See, I would have thought we'd go right, but I don't know. Anyway, navigation's put in.
Now turn left onto West 16th Street.
I just put in the Pennsylvania Welcome Center on I-90. If I can make it there, that's where we're going to stop for the night. Yeah, see, I would have gone right here. This looks like a hard place to get out of. IMS Productions. I can't even see all the way to the right. Well, after this Prius, it should be clear on the left. Okay, we're going to go for it. That sounds okay. He's in the lane. We can go. Okay, so how cool is that? Yeah. Oh, this is the golf course thing they're talking about. All right. Racing capital of the world. And yes, they actually had a t-shirt that said, turn left and go. Right? Whatever, peace and harmony. What temperature is it? 61 degrees. It feels kind of warm. See, when I looked at the 10-day average, it seemed to think, like, well, yeah, you're going to be in the 50s. Yeah, well, of course, I'm not where I'm going yet. Oh, how interesting. Okay, so we're just going to take this tour through town. We're going to arrive with 11%. Ooh. But 11% should be plenty, right? Should be. Oh, wow. Okay. What's this guy doing? He's practically standing in the street. Do I have to see stop for that car to go in? Are we like blocked from going forward? No, they're rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling. Yeah, you don't like that guy, do you? He does look risky. Oh, they just paved the little bit of section here. Okay. So that's not bad. So how far are we going to go on this before we get to a real highway? I think at some part of Ohio there's a toll road. Actually, I think part of Indiana might be toll road too, but maybe that's I-90 and maybe I won't make it to that particular part. Whatever, we'll see what happens. Fell over. DG Market. So they say that I'm sure it shows up somewhere. They built the Speedway in 1909. $75 a week for a Cadillac. And the first actual Indy 500 was 2011, if I got that right. Or the first one that was won, something, I don't know exactly. Subaru, Volkswagen. I don't know, I'm kind of wondering, why am I going this way? Seems like it would have been worth it to go back to the highway. I'm guessing we're taking a tour of town. This is I-70 here. So we're going north to get to I-70, it looks like. Okay, whatever. Hey, it's Ray's. Is that garbage? Not sure. I just know it's Ray's. Whatever, peace and harmony. And I think for FSD they were adding a new option to say avoid highways. I think at this moment I need an option to say I prefer to be on the interstate. I don't know. We're gonna go by Stadium Way. Definitely there's places you're going by here and looks kind of depressed, so to speak. Right, there's some areas that just look run down. Businesses that are shuttered. So that's not great. Ralph's Mufflers, okay. Alright, anyway. Let me hang up and I'll get back to you later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. It's 8. That license plate has 8 characters on it. Okay, so I'm looking up ahead and I see there's cars going on some elevated surface. Well, that's an interstate. That's where we're going. So we are indeed trying to get to a interstate. Looks clear. Indigo. That's the name of their bus line, Indigo? And this is Martin Luther King? Yes.
In 500 feet, turn right onto West 21st Street.
Okay. I guess you better turn or crash into a fence. Okay.
Now turn right onto West 21st Street.
Oh, it shifts left. It does dead end. Okay. Yeah, looks like we can go. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that BMW either.
In 500 feet, turn left to take the Interstate 65 South ramp.
65
Now
south.
turn left to take the Interstate 65 South ramp.
Old school stuff, yeah. You know, one of the things that stunned me while I was there, at one time they had 40-gallon gas tanks. 40 gallons. It seems like a big weight differential to manage. Well, I think the most recent one I saw there, which may have been last year, was a 25-gallon tank. And they're basically running ethanol, right? So, alcohol from corn syrup. Do I get that right? Anyways, that part's pretty interesting.
In 1 mile, take the Interstate 65 South, Interstate 70 West exit on the right toward Louisville, St. Louis.
Louisville, St. Louis. Okay, I see it. All right. Yeah, we're gonna be there pretty quick. So I must just leave it on, right? Anyway, that's part of what was stunning me, right? It's like, wow, some of these, and they have these helpers, and so if they see you standing there looking at stuff, they walk up and say something to you. I mean, at first I saw them like there were stairs going up to going upstairs, whatever it was, mezzanine. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe I can't go upstairs because they're all kind of like guarding it. No, they weren't guarding it. They were just there to be helpful if you needed help. Well, I don't really want help. I just want to just enjoy it. Where am I going to go? What?
Now take the Interstate 65 South exit
65 south. I mean 70 east. What? Yes, apparently we're going to go at 70. Or we are in 70, I'm not sure which. And that's okay. Man, they have a lot of concrete here. Of course, Indianapolis is the capital of Indiana, so that makes sense. You're going to run out of lane, this truck's going to block you out. Oh, it says a quarter mile. I don't know. How about if we go right? Now we probably should get in the middle lane. So it's a front seat driver. Yes, that's true. Yes, we're on I-70. I'm not sure how long we're going to stay on I-70, but we're on I-70 for the moment. Pretty sure it's an interstate that goes north eventually. In the meantime, 3 hours? Wait, what? You think 213 miles is going to take 3 hours? Oh look, there's cops on the side. Let's stop and stare at them. Really? Well, you do that all the time, it will take 3 hours. Wait. 3 hours? Yeah, 3 hours. Actually, yes. Is that math then, right? 3 hours for 213 miles? Pretty close to right. Travel time to 70 post 5. 5 minutes. Okay, 11 miles, 11 minutes. Oh, 69, right? Alright, I guess we're there. Alright, so let's turn it off, and if something interesting, I'll wake you back up. Hey, welcome aboard, guys. Coming up on exit 145 on I-70 in Indiana. Anyway, the signs say road construction. Road work 2 miles. Oh, is it still 2 miles away? They have signs warning you might want to seek alternatives. Well, I think if FSD knew about it, he would have plotted an alternative. Hungry yet? Not terribly. A little bit. Why do you ask? Oh, oh man. The oldest candy shop in Indiana is Abbott's Candies. For what that's worth, I don't know. Slow down to 55 or work side 55. No, we could go back to the outside lane. He seems to have problems reading these signs. Although you took it, then the other problem is he's not slowing down for it. Oh, okay. What are we passing? All right, let's go back to the outside lane. I don't know why you have to be in the inside lane. Trucks use left lane. Somebody needs to call it semi. Tell them that. Yeah, okay, whatever. This is US 35. Oh, there was a ways back. There was a Wilbur Wright birthplace and museum. I hadn't even thought about that. I mean, I know they worked in Ohio. Did I have that right? But I never thought about going to see their shop in Ohio. I think it's Dayton, right? I'm not sure exactly. Seeing their workshop over there at Killdevil Hills was already very interesting. Yes, if you're interested in aviation, want to know about the beginnings of aviation, Killdevil Hills, North Carolina. Oh man. Well, then they slow down the speed limit. I'm not sure because they're all on the other side of the concrete barriers. It's a potential $1,000 fine for speeding and possibly up to 6 years in jail. Yeah, Bubba. He's not staying in his line very well, is he? I don't think anybody cares. If he were hit one of those drums, it probably wouldn't bother him one bit. Officer Sarah Burton. Alright, whatever. It appears to me it's pretty boring. The signs seem to make it look like it was going to be very exciting and well, okay, we're going to be stuck in traffic for a long period of time. Come on, Murphy. I don't see what their warning is about. I mean, there is some traffic, but they're not slowed down. Oh, okay. That semi was coming up on the outside like as he was going past, but then guess he realized he doesn't fit. Road work ahead. Is this part of the section where it's trucks were supposed to be in left lane? I don't know. I don't get it. They were indeed doing some off-highway work back there, but it feels like I'm out of construction zone. Although you never know with these cops. Bushes are covering up their sign. So Dayton is past Columbus. For some reason I thought Dayton and Columbus were right next to each other. Yeah, some of these semi guys get into, oh look, it says National Road. So many semi drivers get into the left lane and they just kind of camp out there. Road work ahead. So I'm coming out of construction and I'm going straight into construction. Yeehaw. There's a sign for US 40 National Road. Okay. Attraction. Okay. Yeah, I wonder what number 1 is. Services. Don't miss your donut. Oh look, more solar panels. A whole bunch of them. What? Old National Road Welcome Center. Really? Just gonna take a break. Okay, I wonder where that Welcome Center is. Okay, straight ahead.
Now make a U-turn at Elmhurst Drive.
Or not.
Now make a U-turn at Commerce Road.
It's on the left side.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn at Industrial Parkway to stay on East National Road. Now make a U-turn at Industrial Parkway.
Is it over here? Oh, yeah, don't go that way. Welcome Center. Oh, wow.
Now turn right onto East National Road.
Okay, welcome to the old historic National Road Welcome Center. I just saw a sign for it. Like, okay, I got to stop there. If they have more information, I would want to hear it. All right. State of charge is 55%. And we're at 8368. Besides, it's been almost an hour. All right. Oh, I didn't write. All right. So nice little stop. It's actually the welcome center for this county. But there was some discussion had about some stuff in Ohio. And then if you're going westbound through Indiana, that there's some website you can go to. So I'm obviously going to spend some time going through some stuff. I find it all very curious. Okay. Enough of that detour.
Now turn right onto East National Road.
I mean, for those of you where you don't know what it is, so to speak, yeah, won't wait for this car. So, in the olden days, from Florida, we went up US 1 to go north. US highways went through towns. So every time you got to a town, and you've seen it in somewhere in one of my videos, where we're going through a town and you're slowing down to 35 miles an hour. And then you speed back up to 55, 70 once you get past the town. Right? It's just the way it is. Interstates, you don't do that, right? But anyway, so it'll get tedious after a while.
In 500 feet, take the Interstate 70 east ramp on the right toward Columbus.
So anyway, that's what I'm thinking is I need to figure out how do I go about doing this trip, but this trip will be a long trip, right?
Now take the Interstate 70 east ramp on the right.
So I guess this is Richmond, Indiana. If I understood those ladies right, they were telling me about how Centerville used to be the county seat, and somebody was moving the county seat from Centerville to Richmond, and I'm like, what? Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 55 here, dude. Come on. Okay, it's rolled back up again. Okay, 55 KTSA. And then apparently there was some on the National Road. Whoops. We're saying, and I'm saying I don't really know exactly where it is. Welcome to Ohio, the heart of it all. Mike DeWine, yes. I've seen him on TV a few times. Is that a Texas plate? Okay, the rest area is closed at 70 miles. Great. Anyway, so we're talking a little bit about that. I mean, you know, they're excited to share their history. Okay. Phones down while driving. God. Okay. Peace and Army. We're back on the road. They were talking about seeing US 40. I don't think I'm going to. No, I'm not going to do that. But what they also said was when they were building the road, they ran out of money at Vandalia, Illinois. I thought maybe it used to be the capital. No, that's not what happened. They just ran out of money. That's why they stopped there. They were supposed to be going to Mississippi. To the Mississippi. Or St. Louis. How very... And they were saying George Washington was suggesting that they would need the road. Okay. So I thought it was Thomas Jefferson who signed the law, but whatever. Peace and harmony. It's all good, man. It's all interesting. It's entertaining. I'm almost afraid to compute how much time would be required to do a US 40 trip. Even though US 40 now ends in Utah. Okay, the Welcome Center's open. I guess the next rest area is closed. Okay, with all that said, it looks like we're back running along. Oh, we're in the 70 zone again. Okay. Peace and harmony. Alright, so I just saw the exit for WPAFB or whatever it is. Wright-Patterson. The Air Force Base. The Air Force Museum. Although I don't know how close it is to the road. How about you? Do you have any idea? No, not really. Have I already gone by the exit? Probably. Okay, anyway, I think it said 46B. So I must be confusing with something else, but it's out here. I think we're meant to the Autobahn Control Center. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Oh, we're not at 46. So it's just a sign warning you that's coming. Alright, whatever. Peace and harmony. Huh, it's interesting. Alright, welcome aboard, guys. So I'm just past 44, I think it is. Or mile marker 44. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't see any planes flying around. Like, anytime I go through Little Rock, if I go by that airport, I think it is, I'll see planes circling. Might be before 52. 52? Is that the number? Oh, this is 44. Yes, Air Force Museum, Wright Brothers Sites, 44A. Wright Brothers Sites. Guys, that's just another thing to ask about it. All stuff I didn't even know was supposed to be interesting. Like I said, I've been to Kildover Hills, Kitty Hawk. Actually, being there was just amazing. No, it's not. I don't know. Actually, it is it's interesting to see all the various things about it. Then seeing what the flights were. Yeah, wow. that they lived in and worked in. Anyway. Got U.S. flag on this one. For Deputy Suzanne Hopper. Okay, so actually it said several different exits. It's kind of like the Dwight D. Eisenhower birthplace, which actually is in North Texas. I had no idea until I was up there. Actually, there's somebody dropped a pin in the middle of a field and called it Raid, Texas. I mean, I didn't know that's what it was. But actually, in Google, you can kind of guess that's what it is. But when I actually got there, like, yes, that's exactly what it is. And it's out in the middle of a field, so you can't just go out in the field like, I've been to Raid, Texas. I can say I've been on the road by Raid, Texas. There's silly things like that, but I actually knew that Wright-Patterson was something I'd be interested in seeing at some point for many years now. They actually have, or they had a marathon there. So they went, oh, okay, I'm going to go do my Ohio marathon. So they got this thing called 50 States Marathons. So you go to each state and run a marathon in it. I think my number's like 17 or 18. Although I think you were supposed to run within a certain period of time or something like that. And I can't claim that. But anyway, so I was looking at going to Ohio, go to Ohio and run the marathon and see the Air Force Museum. Sounds pretty cool. But now I'm talking about National Road, and I'm like, okay. At what point do you, I don't know. But if you don't do it sooner, then later when you're unable to, you can't. And now I can call my daughter up and say, hey, what if we did this for a couple of weeks? Yeah, she wouldn't be happy about that. She's a good kid. She'd probably say, well, okay, let me work on the schedule, see what I can do. But it would be a burden on her. Yeah, let's bring this down just a touch. I don't know what's this guy in the Dodge doing. It came up and passed me, then forgot to keep going. This guy in the Nissan's like, hey, I want to go. So anyway, I brought it down to 75. Remember, part of the deal is if you bring it down just a touch, you use less energy. Although for the current drive, it's 239.8 watt hours per mile on average. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Big Turkey. Yes, ma'am. You know how kids are, right? I said yes, ma'am once. I'm not a ma'am. So I said, so you're a boy? No. Ah. Okay, whatever. Peace and Army. Powered up with charge. Okay, let's see what we got up here. It says we have variable speed limits. Oh, is it way over on the right? I saw something go by on the right on the other side of that truck. Yeah, so it's way off to the side of the road. It just happened to be 70, so we already think it's 70. So that won't have any impact. On the other hand, like up there in I think it's Montana, when I encountered those variable speed signs, FSD freaked out. That's a long time ago. Big Tex. They get their trailers from Big Tex in Texas. Okay, whatever. Oh man, it's interesting how sometimes it's beautiful, smooth road. Oh look, here's a 55. Is he going to read the 55? Nope, no clue. Mouse not even existed. Okay, not good on you, FSC. Colors with an orange stripe on the bottom of it, it's flashing yellows above and below. Yeah, what I was saying was, it's funny how sometimes you're on this really nice, smooth road, and then you come across sections like this where it's all torn up. I'm not quite sure why, but that's the way it is. And so this truck in front of me is picking up pebbles and throwing them. Oh! Jeez Louise. Yeah, I know I can't do that. That was a sudden, oh, the lane's closed ahead. Just happened like bam. FSD didn't even ask, okay. Maybe I took too long. How curious. Oh. And somebody took their frustrations out on a barrel. What? You know, help stay on your side of the line. I mean, for other places, they had warning signs 3 miles out. And they did have some signs, but I didn't see that particular one. What I saw was the semi in front of me all of a sudden slamming on his brakes. Okay, another variable speed 55 next coming up. Let's see if we move over. Let's see if we read it from this side. Yep, not a clue that was there. Not a clue. Okay. Looks like we're going to exit. I'm picking up cones here. Alright, so there you go. Even when I was in the lane next to where the variable speed sign was, and the sign said 55, the last speed zone we read was 70, there was no shift in speed. Yep. Now, I don't know, have they already tried it? That was pretty similar to the ones that they had over there in Montana, wherever it was. So that must be a common approach. Okay, onward. Forward upward charge. Wait a minute, why does the speed limit say it's 65? We did go past a variable speed sign that had 65 on it, I thought. But I don't remember seeing a sign that said 65 other than that. Is it possible that he read that sign? It'd be the one sign that he read. Okay, anyway, I don't know. I'm just noting it. I don't know. Okay. So we're supposed to take 670 to the left. Let's see how it goes. And I did just see a 65 mile per hour speed sign. So maybe I saw it. Maybe we saw one. Maybe the car saw one. Oh. Okay, let's how about if we stop following these people who aren't really sure where they're going?
Now keep left to
It's actually 3 lanes go left. Wait, Columbus is the capital of Ohio, right? Do I remember that right? It's been a long time since I studied that. Exit 1. So I assume at the moment that 670 is looped around Columbus. Away. 13% arrival estimated at the moment. What? Yes, let's take a look at that. We're in the green, 2.4% better than expected. So when I'm on the 70 and it sets to max 77, I scroll it back down to 75.
Interstate 670 East.
And yes, that's making a difference. Sometimes FSD goes, oh, I think I'll just follow this car. So you're going, oh, that car's going too slow, go around it. Well, maybe it has something to do with the distance we're at. If you're up close, then you can't really just move. Whatever. Lower. Lower.com. Really? Okay. That one you're willing to do.
In 1 mile, take exit 5A. 5B on the right onto Interstate 71 north toward Cleveland.
Toward Cleveland, okay. That's what we got over. We are going to head in the general direction of Cleveland, yes. I did see a message that was on my camera, and I figured it was probably low battery, so I plugged it in. I got a glance at it and said, yeah, it's low battery.
Now take exit 5A, 5B on the right.
What's this Jeep doing? Got the signal on, but I don't know.
Now keep right to take Interstate 71 north.
Okay.
In 1,000 feet, keep left to take Interstate 71 north toward Cleveland.
Whoa, look at that bumper. That's
Now keep left to
salt
take Interstate
rust.
71 north.
Man. Okay, so we got another 42 miles to go. Once we escape Columbus. Right lane ends ahead. Meantime, I got a van who's coming up. Oh, really? We're going to force our way. Jeez Louise. You're going to get over again. Well, make it fast. Human driver foot on the accelerator. Let's give it some acceleration. And leave Mr. White Van looking at the back of that Xterra. Wait, I was going to hit you! Yep, sorry, escape. Oh, sometimes it's feels so close. Then again, that white van was like, I was going to hit somebody today. Probably a commercial driver too. Just a feeling. Alright, whatever, peace and harmony. Oh. Yeah, some people in the other lane braking. Do I care? You should. No. Well, to be fair to FSD, there was room. Obviously, we didn't get in an accident. And that's one of the things, right? If you're a city driver, you're used to cutting in close. You think nothing of it. I saw one guy who was cutting across several lanes, and as he's going by me, he's still going right at me as he's about to shift. And his head's looking somewhere else. He's not even looking at me. But he shifted before he got to my bumper. It's Cincinnati that has the Bengals, right? Why do you have your turn signal on? Looks like we're on the verge of escaping. And look at this Mercedes, he got tagged. His bumpers all loose. Whatever. So for the current drive, we currently have 225.9 watt hours per mile. So conservation mode is helping a little bit. Oh, I guess maybe I have not seen as many cops anywhere as I have out here in Ohio. At times it feels like every crossover, every other crossover has a state trooper in it. Maybe they just graduated class, I don't know. Alright. So we're on 71 heading towards Cleveland. How far away? I was going to say how far away is Cleveland. I don't know how far away Cleveland is. But then again, Ohio's a smaller state, so I don't really know how to measure that. Right? It's like if you live in the Austin area, it's going to take you. I wouldn't say it's 3.5. Is it 3.5? 3.5 hours to get to Brownsville. Okay. It's going to take you 10 hours to get out to El Paso. It's going to take 8 or 9 to get out to Beaumont. So, no matter which direction you want to go, it's going to take you a while to get there. If you're going to a state line. Oh, holy cow. Mr. Cameron just kind of came in and not that he's going any faster. Well, actually sped up just a little bit. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that made me pretty nervous there. Okay, whatever. Peace and Army. Just be patient and keep trucking along, right? Catch you later. Hey guys, welcome aboard. We're 1.8 miles out. I've seen this car so many times today. I mean, at least 3 or 4 times. Let me guess, you don't want to get in front of, you don't want to get behind this truck? Come on, take your signal. So the semi in front of us, he I was following a slower moving vehicle, or FSD was following it, and he came up, got behind us, and then he moved to the right to go by. Well, but there's traffic in the right lane, so you're getting hung up. In the meantime, FSD kind of woke up and said, we probably should go around this guy. And the guy's driving a minivan, he kind of woke up and said, oh, what am I doing on the road? So he moved out of the way. I don't know. To be fair, this guy in the semi, yes, he is going faster than me. Not by much, but he is. Fredericktown.
Now take exit 151 on the right.
Okay.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto State Route 95.
So it's going to be 2.2 miles off the road, or off the interstate. They're at a traffic light. Okay, that's what I thought.
Now turn right onto State Route 95.
So for some reason they didn't put it out of sheets. That's too bad. It doesn't really tell me where. Take a chance. Yep, maybe not. Okay. I mean, there's several gas stations here.
In 1,000 feet, turn right. Then your destination will be on the right.
1,000 feet. And oh, it's here. I have been here before. No, maybe not. I don't know.
Now turn right.
I have been here before. That's why it sounds familiar. I've been to this supercharger.
Now your destination is on the right.
Oh my goodness, Becky. I have to share with somebody? Yep, I have to share. Okay, anyway, I remember it was actually my last trip out to Boston when I stopped at Niagara Falls. Where are you going, come to think of it? Okay. Yeah, that's not going to work for me. I'm sorry to the guy I'm going to park next to. It's not my purpose to steal from you, but you got to park somewhere. No, not that. This. So he highlighted the parking space there, but there's not a supercharger for that space. Yeah. Okie dokie. Oh man. Caution. Sentry mode's currently unavailable. Of course, so we're running low. Trips. 144.2 miles, 2 hours, 4 minutes, 223.6 watt hours per mile. The trip so far today is 244.6 miles, 57.6 kilowatt hours, and 235.4 watt hours per mile. So we're doing pretty good on that front. We're doing better than 4 miles per kilowatt hour. Okay, whatever. Peace and Army. No, I don't think he did anything stupid. So we're good. Yeah, okay. Well, this is not great. I'm currently taking in 71 kilowatts. I'm sharing with this person right next to me. But what can I say? I mean, there's several cars here. Oh, you know, I should have checked. Was there a better alternative? No. Okay, no, there's not really. I mean, there are other alternatives up here, but I would have had so much energy to get there. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. At least we got energy coming in. And what is this? This is the sheets. Yes. I have been there too. Alright, anyway. Whatever, let's move on. Or let's go get something to eat. Okay, yeah, that's great. Push the button, lady. So just as I'm about to put it in drive, she steps out and, well, I'm sitting here waiting for her to finish with her door. Ding ding. Okay. That's funny, man. She was here. She probably got here just shortly before I did. And we're the last two there. Oh no, somebody else came in. But for a while there was just the two of us, and I bumped up to 107. Like, okay, for 150, getting 107 doesn't sound too bad. Not that I'm happy about it. Just you gotta accept what you can get. Oh, come on. All right. So anyway, there's a Model 3 there with U.S. government plates. And there's a bunch of guys, or 4 guys in fatigues, who are all looking around it. And after a while, they hopped in the car and left. I'm just curious. It had U.S. government plates.
In 500 feet, turn right to take the Interstate 71.
Right? I thought somebody made a big deal about, yeah, we're not going to have EVs,
right
U.S. government.
Interstate 71 north ramp.
In fact, they paid extra to turn off all the charging that was available. And they were supposedly going to take a loss on the selling the cars. I don't know. It sounds short-sighted. But just my personal opinion. Look, if you're taking all the time and trouble and money to install electronic EV charging, why pay extra to rip it out? Just turn it off. Okay? Why pay extra to rip it out? You're just wasting money. Right? If you don't want to use EVs, fine, just turn them off. Alright, so that's what's funny about the guys in fatigues who are there trying to figure out how to do whatever they're trying to figure out. Although, that's a slow station. It was slow last time I was here. And I had it to myself. Anyway. So it turns out the lady who was next to me, she's now following me. I don't know. Or maybe we're going the same direction. I didn't see where the plate was. Whatever, peace army. And yes, you won't get a video of this charger. You already have a video somewhere. Or you should. The new thing is they now have McDonald's on the other side. Last time I was here, they have a bakery, Eight Sisters Bakery, and it was closed. It was too early. Well, now with McDonald's, at least I can go to McDonald's. Peace and harmony. With that, oh, the next charging stop is planned to be at Sheetz in Erie. So I've been there too. Just great. This is a state vehicle. Really. Okay, with all that said, let's go ahead and let you guys go for a little bit. Oh, well, not that it's very unique anymore, but there's a Cybertruck up ahead. That's all. Just I saw a Cybertruck, so I turned you on. Cybertruck on the road. Alright, well, I didn't have the camera rolling. That's when it happens, right? So we're just passing a construction zone, and actually this ambulance right in front of us. We're coming up, we're going past this ambulance. Well, right at the same time, there's a guy flying up. He moves to the left, and he's already starting to go by. And FSD decides that's when he's going to move left. Okay, maybe there might have been a very small window, but he was going too fast. Anyway, brake on FC off, interrupt. Yeah, that was a stupid thing. Onward, upward charge. Okay, Interstate 271, north to Erie, PA. Coming up in 2 miles. Let's see, we're at 1.1% ahead of schedule, or less than scheduled. We're actually around 225.1 watt hours per mile. Anyway, 1.5 miles away, and now that I'm approaching it, this road sounds very familiar too.
Take exit 220 on the right onto Interstate 271 north toward Erie.
Then again, when I originally imagined or started planning this trip, I was planning to be on 990. And I'm not doing that. I will get on 990 here soon, eventually, but not right away. I just passed another variable speed signs. Yeah, no impact, but not a surprise. 0.3 mile exit. Okay, so did I say that already? I already.
Now take exit 220 on the right.
I'm pretty sure I remember this road. Ugh. Actually, it was stop and go traffic. And I don't mean like, you brake and then you go a little bit and you brake. I mean, it's like there'd be somebody or some group of people going slow, and you come up to them, and eventually everybody get their way past, and they'd all speed up. And then you come across somebody else who's doing the same thing. Like, really? What for? Wait, it says somewhere. Okay, I don't know where it said it, but somewhere in here it said that our destination temperature will be at 58 or something like that degrees Fahrenheit. Here is 118. Let's see. Because I've scrolled it back to 75 most of the time, I've bumped the arrival percentage up to 15%. What was it? Originally 13, right? Or 12? I forgot. Cell phone tower in the middle of the highway? Anyway, whatever. Peace and Army. There's where we are. Another hour and 44 minutes to Sheets. Alright, well, that was kind of curious. We're driving along and the road splits into local and express lanes. And I'm thinking, like, well, because FSC or navigation wants to go local. Well, why go local? Go express. I think that worked out. Yes, I'm on 271 still. Going north to Erie, Pennsylvania. I don't know. Not that I don't think it made much difference. Pennsylvania. All right, let freedom ring. Josh Shapiro. I've seen his face on TV too. Whatever. Pete's Army. Rest area 2 miles ahead. Really? Visitor info. Uh-oh. Does that mean I gotta loop back around to get there? Okay, we'll find out. Alright, welcome back, guys. Yeah, I was ways back there, it said, yeah, State Street's in half a mile. But that's not State Street.
Take exit 27 on the right onto Pennsylvania 97
Yeah, they got it wrong.
towards State Street.
There's State Street up here. Oh my goodness. Who are actually going the speed limit, or Pennsylvanians. Nobody else is going this speed. There's the sheets, or the sign for it. Oh. You said State Street before. Did you really mean Perry Highway?
Now turn right onto Perry Highway.
Is just a little bit up the road here. Oh my goodness, what speed limit? Come on, Nissan.
In 500 feet, turn right
There's
onto
the
Frank
sheets.
Avenue.
Whoa,
Now turn right onto
359.
Frank Avenue.
Oh, this is coming in the wrong way, but okay. That's fine.
Now turn left. Now your destination is on the right.
Oh, looks like I'm going to share with somebody. That's a bummer. Oh, wait. What? No. I must be looking at it wrong, right? Yeah, maybe I better line it up a little bit better. All right. Where are we at? 11%? And we're at 8705. And it is 6:16 p.m. Welcome Center's north of us. You still recording? Yes, you are. Here, let me turn you off. All right, welcome back, guys. We charged up to 64%. I haven't quite figured out where we're going to charge tomorrow, but we'll figure it out when we get there. In the meantime, let's go to the Welcome Center.
Now turn right onto Frank Avenue.
Whoa. Like there's a car right there, dude. Okay. So Tesla was acting like there
Now
was
turn
some
left onto
stuff
Ferry
on the
Highway.
windshield. I mean, there were bug splatters all over the place, but not over the FSD camera. I don't know. At least it didn't look like it to me. Yeah, kind of think of it, this place is so much better without it raining. I think last time I was here, it was raining and intermittent, real downpours. But whatever, peace and harmony. It's I don't know. What do I say? At least none of the places I've been to today have been crowded. Okay? There were a few spots where FSD did some stuff
In
like,
500 feet,
what are you
turn
doing?
right to take the Interstate 90 East ramp toward Buffalo.
And there's a couple places where he was acting like, I want to go slow here. Out on
right to take the
990.
Interstate 90 East ramp.
He'd get to a point where he decides, I'm just going to go slower. Wait, that's Al? GM. So it's Al Construction doing that? How about that? So I guess they're going to put in some GM superchargers here. Or GM DC fast chargers. That's a pull starter. What? Be closer to the highway than the Tesla ones. I'm sure that's part of their point, right? But it also means you got to deal with more traffic. All right. Anyway, onward upward. So this rest stop actually is, you go up a little bit and then you loop back down a little bit. And it could be I have to come all the way back to here. But okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Catch you in a few minutes. Oops, I forgot to turn you on for coming in here. Yeah, we came in kind of hot, but okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. We are here. We're at the Pennsylvania Welcome Center. Looks like New York will be toll road. Just great. But okay, whatever, it is what it is. I mean, there was nothing happened on the way here. So, no, it's all good. Anyway, peace and harmony. That's the end of the recording for today. There was that one spot where FSD wanted to cut in front of a car that wasn't advised. But other than that, yeah, we're good. All right, so let me give some basic summary for today's trip. Today's day 4 on the way up to Boston. We covered 460.4 miles. We used 106.3 kilowatt hours. We averaged 230.9 watt hours per mile, which works out to 4.3 miles per kilowatt hour. Okay, pretty decent. Trip time today was 9 hours, 14 minutes, But included in there is a period of time when I stopped at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway to look around the museum there. I didn't record that time, but anyway. So it's probably closer to 8 hours travel time. Anyway, there you go. When I come back, I'll try to do more summarization.